Bridget Shanahan joined us once again in the newsroom, and she's sort of been monitoring developments on Twitter and Facebook and social media. Bridget, go ahead.
Yeah, I sure have. We're not seeing much action in Red Arrow Park just yet, but a lot of people are talking about this online. Of course, that's the way news travel fastest these days. A lot of hashtags trending on Twitter right now. Dontre Hamilton. No justice is another big one. We're seeing a lot of people speak about this. A lot of people obviously upset with the DA's decision not to charge Officer Manny. I'm just going to lean over here so I can look at my computer screen a little bit better. Earlier today we told you that we heard from the Coalition for Justice on their Facebook page talking about the protests that they had planned once this decision was released. Now, they have been quiet since that came out, but there's been a lot of comments, underneath their posts from their friends and from other people on Facebook, talking about how upset they are, talking about how the Hamilton family has worked so well with police. Steve Shamra has talked a little bit about this and how coordinated their efforts were, at least at the very beginning of some of these marches that they did, working with police on their routes and such things. So people really just upset with the way things have turned out, but also there are people on Twitter calling for peace, asking people to remain calm, citing the mild weather outside, saying, I know it's a nice day outside, hopefully people, keep that in mind and there is no looting or, any crazy protests like we saw happening in Ferguson and, all across the country really in the wake of some of these officer-involved shootings. So there are people who are calling for peace and calm and others who say they are upset and they're outraged by the decision that we heard from the DA this morning.
All right, Bridget Shanahan live monitoring the situation in our newsroom. And again,